Education is the foundation of progress. Yet, in India, while the talent is abundant, many students are forced to stop studying, not because of the ability but because of the financial barriers. To address this, the government of India has created a series of scholarship schemes. These are not just as the financial grants, but they are the structured policies with clear objectives, eligibility rules, digital systems, and direct benefit transfer to ensure the transparency. Well, in this video, let's explore how the scholarships works, their implementation, the one major challenge they face, and the impact they are creating. The Central Sector Scholarship Scheme. It is one of the most significant initiatives. Objective is to support the meritorious students from the families earning less than 8 lakh per year. Every year, 82,000 scholarships are awarded, half for the boys and half for the girls. And eligibility is says that the student should be in top 20 percentile of the class 12th boards. Financial support is that rupees 10,000 per year during the graduation and 20,000 during the post-graduation. Applications are made online through the National Scholarship Portal (NSP), verified by both the institutions and the state board. The amount is then credited directly to the student's bank account through the direct benefit transfer (DBT). This ensures efficiency, transparency, and zero middlemen. Well, scholarships for the minority communities are there too. Those known as the post-matric scholarships for the minority communities was launched under the Prime Minister's 15-point program. Well, over 5 lakh scholarships are distributed every year. Eligibility is at least 50% marks with family income below 2 lakh. 30% of the scholarships are reserved for girls, which is a major steps in the gender equality. Well, it covers the tuition fees and the maintenance allowance ranging from 300 to 1200 per month depending upon the level of study. Well, selection gives priority to the poorer students. First, ensuring the equity in opportunity. Well, students with the disabilities are also getting the benefits. It's known as the post-matric scholarship for the students with the disabilities. Extended supports in the form of tuition fees, book allowance, maintenance supports, and even the assistive devices. It ensures that education remains accessible to students with the visual, hearing, or locomotor challenges. Well, the schemes highlights the government commitment to the inclusion. Apart from this, from my opinion, there are some challenges we face. While these schemes are impactful, the biggest challenge is the awareness. Many students, especially in the rural areas, do not even know that these scholarships exist. As a result, thousands of seats go unclaimed, not because of the lack of funds, but because of the lack of information in the rural areas. This shows us that even the best designed policies can only succeed if it reaches the people it is meant for. More campaigns, school level guidance, and digital awareness are needed to ensure that no student misses out. Behind every statistic lies a real story. A farmer's son who becomes an engineer, a girl from the minority community who becomes a researcher, or a student with a disability who becomes a teacher. Government scholarship schemes are not just about money, they are investments in the human potential. While digital tools like NSP and DBT with a focus on merit, inclusivity, and transparency. These schemes ensure that no deserving student is left behind because of the financial constraints. But to achieve their full potential, we must bridge the awareness gap. Let us spread the word, guide others, and make sure every student knows their dream can be fulfilled, can be supported by the government. Because when every child studies, India rises. Thank you for watching, and do share this to help more students know about these opportunities. Thank you.